My name is Royal Elder. Welcome to Triple OG Motivation, Triple OG Motivational Ministries. I'm your motivational minister. Let's get right into it. I hear a lot of people talk about how deep they are. I'm deep, I'm conscious, I'm woke. And I always watch and see how they move. And I'm thinking to myself, like, my brother, how are you woke when you sleeping on the next man? I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've talked with conscious people, with people who are claiming that they're woke, and they slept on me. So, my brother, how are you woke if you out here sleeping on people? Anyway, back to the subject at hand. You're talking about how deep you are, and honestly, you're only as deep as the thoughts you allow yourself to drown in. Because if you're not drowning in your thoughts, if you're not constantly wrestling with your thoughts, if you're not constantly trying to build on your thoughts, then you consider yourself deep because you've mastered a subject. So maybe you're as deep as that subject. But if you're trapped within the confines of the knowledge of that subject, then how deep are you? I don't want to be deep. To be deep, you're talking about as deep as the ocean. There's a bottom to the ocean. So once you hit the bottom of the ocean, that's as deep as you are. You can't go any further. We're not talking about man with limitations. A limited man is a human being. An unlimited mind is the mind of God in man. So we're talking about people who have no limits, who allow themselves no limitations, because we're trying to build the mind of God in man. And a man who has a limited thought process is human. God's thoughts are unlimited. And so that's what we're dealing with today, unlimited thought. So I have to ask, are you the clouds or are you the sky? Because if you're the clouds, then the clouds are under the sky. And the clouds float through the sky. And so you have these little clouds of anger just floating through the sky. And you have these little clouds of pettiness just floating through the sky. And you have these little clouds of unsurety. And you have these little clouds of depression just floating through the sky. But because you're the sky, you're not the clouds. You're the sky. So being the sky, you don't reduce yourself to the cloud. You don't reduce yourself to the energy of the cloud. You don't reduce yourself to the anger that's floating past you. You don't reduce yourself to the pettiness that's floating past you. You don't reduce yourself to the negativity that's floating past you, because you're the sky. And you observe these things and you say, look at that little petty cloud. Look at that little angry cloud. And you don't absorb the energy of that angry cloud because you're the sky. Now, realizing that you're the sky, let's go deeper, so to speak. Because the sky is the lowest part of our atmosphere. It's the lowest part of our atmosphere, but it goes out into an unlimited universe. The sky never stops going. There's no bottom to the sky. There's no bottom to the sky. It just keeps on going. And so thinking about yourself in this fashion lets you know that you are unlimited, like the universe. So now that you think about it, as you travel out of our atmosphere into the ionosphere, the exosphere, the stratosphere, out into the universe, you begin to realize that the sun, the moon, and the stars are all a part of your sky. The galaxies, the asteroids, the Milky Way are all a part of your sky. So not only are you in the universe, but the universe is within you. You are the very universe that you're speaking about. And all the heavens are in you. Because God is not in heaven, heaven is in God. And the only way you're going to realize that heaven is in God is if you realize first that heaven is also within you. That's right, heaven is within you. The same way heaven is within God. Okay, people tell you, they say, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you with all of my heart because my heart has no bottom. There's no bottom to my heart. Like the universe, it's unlimited. Like the universe, I'm unlimited. I'm not a earth being to where I'm going to limit myself to the deepness of the bottom of the sea. I'm a star child. I come from the heavens. We come from heaven. We're the Spirit of God. And the Spirit of God came from heaven. And there is no limit to the Spirit of God. And so we're unlimited. We're not limited by the deepness of the ocean. We're unlimited by the vastness of the universe. So all I'm saying to you is, think of yourself in that way, so that when you think that heaven is out in the universe somewhere, and God is up in heaven somewhere, God is not in heaven, heaven is in God. And if heaven is in God, then heaven is also in me, because God is in me. So wherever I go, that's where heaven is at. If I go over here, then heaven is going to be over here. If I go over there, then heaven is going to be over there. And wherever I'm at, the love, the wisdom, the knowledge, the value that I add to my brothers and sisters, that's going to be heaven. And if I leave this earth, then heaven is going to be where I go. And heaven is going to be where I'm at. Because I'm in heaven, because I am heaven. All I'm asking you, beloved, is to make your life heaven. To share your heaven with other people. So that when people deal with you, they know that they're dealing with heaven. They know that they're dealing with an unlimited mind. They know that they're dealing with love, wisdom, and understanding. And then they feel your heaven and they reciprocate your heaven. God is love. And when you show love to your brother and your brother feels the love, when you show love to your sister and your sister feels that love, then what you've done between the two of you is you've manifest God through love. My name is Royal Elder. This is Triple OG Motivational Ministries, Triple OG Motivation in the building. The Jews that were dropped here today were not meant to glorify my own wisdom. All praise, all honor, all glory, all thanks is due to God and God alone. All the praise is due to God and God all by himself. I'm a humble teacher. I'm a servant. And I teach in the name of Jesus Christ. And I will to you love, light, peace, and blessings all the days of your life. Triple OG Motivation. Triple OG Motivational Ministries. One yourself, bless up. But most of all, teach your life.